Welcome to CEO Money. I'm Michael Yorba. Thanks for joining us. I have Farhaj Mayan, CEO of Fade, with us. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. Tell us about your company, and then I want to dive right into all the talking points I've got set up for you today.
Of course. So Fade is a mobile platform that allows men to find, book, and schedule appointments with local barbers in their area. The most unique thing about our platform is, unlike traditional models that kind of run off the pay-to-play, we make recommendations solely based on relevancy and merit. So when a user gets on the platform, they tell us about their hair length, texture, ethnicity, and a lot of these information that we use as the backbone of our recommendation engine. Okay. Our mission is to basically reinvent the discovery process in the $27 billion men's grooming industry.
Wow, and give me do you have locales that you're popping into right now and expanding to?
Yeah.
Bring me that.
Of course. So we're pre-launch, but this month we're launching in Dallas. Okay. We already have 12 barbershops that we've onboarded and 94 across Austin and Dallas-Fort Worth that have signed up and are waitlisted for our platform. That's a total of around 540 to 600 barbers in the grand scheme of things. The idea for us is to strategically saturate this market because it's a two-sided marketplace. So once we get enough barbers in specific zip codes, we'll retarget users in that area through digital marketing and paid advertising to kind of convert them and create our audience.
That's brilliant. I can see, I mean, the scalability of Uber relative to what you're doing. I get what you're doing. Okay. What problems is Fade solving aside from that? I mean, because you're just finding people that are getting stuck into franchises, right? And then you're bringing them in through. How'd you come up with that deal?
It was pretty crazy. So I used to previously work in robotics, oddly enough. So drones was my forte. I actually represented the country that I lived in, United Arab Emirates, for World Robot Olympiad. And when I was previously working at a drone startup, the day I quit, I walked into my co-founder's apartment, and saw him getting a haircut in his bathroom, and he gave his friend a six-pack for the haircut. So essentially, we started off as an Uber for haircut, and then during the customer discovery process, while trying to recruit barbers, we realized it's a bigger problem at large, and that's something we wanted to solve. While these franchises were thriving because they invested money heavily into social media marketing and SEO, and capitalized the market and cleverly cornered it, the local barbers were starting to cannibalize each other. Right? They're not able to fight for their business, even though they're 50 times, 100 times more skilled and can cater to that audience. So that's why we decided to take a data play, find out what kind of information, what kind of recommendations users want, and then connect them with local barbers who can service their needs to the best extent. Okay,
and the business model on this between the barber and you?
Of course, so that's another unique part of our platform. Our competitors right now charge anywhere from 6 to 9% per transaction, or they charge anywhere from $25 to $250 per month, which is an insane fee for a barber just to use a booking platform. Right. So our model is quite different, as in we offer barbers 3 weeks to onboard all their existing clients at no cost. Okay. Those barbers are never charged a dime for those clients. But when Fade brings them a new client, for the first transaction, we charge 50% as a recommendation fee. No additional fees after. What we found out is because of the high irregularity within the market, and because a lot of people, especially during travel, bounce around, this model is as profitable and does not incentivize barbers to offboard their users.
I get it. No, that's brilliant.
Thank you.
So how are you getting the word out on this?
So right now it's street teams. We're going to the barbershops, we're shaking their hands, we're getting to know them, and we realized that a lot of them are committing to the platform because they want to be a part of this movement. But so far it's been personal relationship because it's a very tight-knit community, right? And we want to build these relationships so we'll get word of mouth out. But the coolest advantage that we have is that barber licenses in most states across the United States is public information. So we have the owner's first name, last name, mobile phone number, and zip codes that they work at. On the other hand, the Esri database has, psychographic and demographic information in depth about these zip codes. So we've created a proprietary system that cross-references the two information and shows us the best zip codes to target for barber expansion. And then we're going to do city by city by city until we cover the entire United States.
Oh, that is just so simple and so good that I can see that that's going to go crazy. All right. Anything else you want to bring out about this? Because, how about the industry? It seems to me the industry is going to go just what you just did.
Yeah, I think
it's all going to end up in your lap.
I agree. I think, again, for us, product market fit is a big thing to prove, but in the beauty industry in general, we can see this huge factor of personalization having a play. 500 startups, Y Combinator, all these mega investment firms have started channeling in and funneling in money into this industry because they realize companies that can use true data and open data without, intruding into users' privacy to help them find the right, grooming and fashion advice is a huge play. Because that changes the way that fashion is consumed, that content is consumed tomorrow. So we're hoping that the beauty industry, especially the men's one, because it is so underserved, is going to be a huge opportunities for tech companies to expand in.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to bring out about your entrepreneurial journey as you brought this?
I mean, it's been pretty crazy so far. You know, we were just a bunch of guys who met together and came up with an idea. We've pitched time and time again and failed a lot of times, but I guess like our craziest experience was over the last 4 months. We were accepted in the Mass Challenge Texas Accelerator.
Okay.
And we met this guy, Jonathan Partlow, from an amazing company called Aggressively Organic at South by Southwest before the accelerator. Okay. And we talked to him about, you know, how housing would be a difficult situation there. And this guy went on to win the South by Southwest Food and City Challenge, used the $10,000 that he got from there to rent a mansion during our stay so that all the companies that are coming into the program could collaborate. And it was truly an incredible experience because of, you know, diversity of race, diversity of age, and like sex, and just all kinds of different entrepreneurs with their different backgrounds living together in one place, trying to get their companies to the next stage.
Wow.
So I think that's, so far my entrepreneur journey, that's been an enlightening moment.
I'm sure.
And a lot that I learned of it, I hope to accomplish with Fade.
Now, undoubtedly, Fade's going to be available on all the platforms, right?
Yes, we're building it both for Android and iOS.
Okay, and the launch date again?
It's September.
Great.
Yeah.
Great idea.
Thank you so much.
Thanks
it's
for
a pleasure.
being here.
Of course.
Okay, if you've been watching CEO Money with Michael Yorba, don't forget, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.